7 games remain in the regular season, and a lot is up in the air for the Patriot League tournament. Tonight, the scene shifts to Massachusetts as the Boston University Terriers look for the season split against the visiting Bucknell University Bison. Over, and they don't force a lot of turnovers either. Sabino kicks it back outside to Zamitis, who's a lethal three-point shooter. Now they go inside once again on the low block, and if they can rebound the basketball against this Bison team. The #1 rebounder in the league, as we mentioned, Sofolkanik, make it #2. Lost to Holy Cross. Held to just 2 points in that game. It was Audrey Erickson who only had 1 field goal attempt. Schwertner with the driving layup. She has withstood a lot in terms of players leaving and new players entering on this team. Inside, Joshkin once again, waiting for the high screen set by Allison Schwertner. Gormley to the free throw line. Great extra fake. Gets it inside to Allison. That was all. 9-6 as we're coming up midway through the first quarter. There is Sofolkanik, really her first touch. Hook pass inside, beautifully done to Reese Zamitis. Now Schwertner makes her move, kick out Gormley, extra pass Giannaro, slide 3, you bet! Sofolkanik inside, nice hook pass inside to Joshkin. Now outside, and that's the fear. Giannaro's with 3, Monteagudo with 3, each hitting 1. Backdoor cut, beautifully done once again, this time Sabino. Different spellings, different pronunciations. Wiseman up top. Terriers in that 2-3 zone. Now the 3 from Zamitis is good. And again, Terriers have been stuck on 14. But again, their defense has dug in against the Bison as well. Open look for 3, and that is Wiseman. Points in each of the last 2 games, so they have found their offense that goes along with the terrific defense. Outside, the 3 by Sabino is good, and this run continues, and now Coach Graves has seen enough. Timeout BU, and King, but an offensive rebound by Joshkin. Sofolkanik wheels around to the right side, blocked by Adler. Great defense from Manette. Has a lot of moves in the low block. Now the double team, and the Terriers get the turnover. Monteagudo jumps into the passing lane. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Gormley running the offense for the Terriers. Adler into the handoff with Giannaros. 15 on the shot clock. Monteagudo now on the left side. They find Adler against Sofolkanik. Adler right hand hook, gets it around and in. Now has 8, and the lead is 9. Half a minute to go here. Adler turns and gets it over the front rim. Nicely done by Annette Adler with a quick answer. Terriers switch to man, so they continue to mix up the looks against this Bison team. Gormley goes right back into Schwertner. Now kick out Audrey Erickson. Audrey, extra pass. Gormley, 1 more to Giannaros. Drive, right hand floater, puts it in, and the Terrier pass. Gormley giving up that 3 for the extra, and Giannaros able to make it work. Terriers now back in the zone. Looking this time for Sabino. Fadeaway right at the baseline, gets that to go. Elsewhere next year. Schwertner goes in against Sabino, and the rim does not help her. She tried to pass that out to Monteagudo. A turnover for the Terriers. In transition. And it's an easy one for Isabella King. Goes in and use them, especially when Sofolkanik is not scoring her regular points in the paint. Drive by Giannaros, rims out. Back up to double figures. Isabella King a 3, and back-to-back 3s from the Bison. Melissa Graves calls a timeout. Or the media. Terriers to inbound as Schwertner gets it outside the 3-point line. Now they go inside Adler, right hand hook, and she continues. She now has 6. Now nowhere to go. Terrier defense has done a job on her. King against Adler. King picks up her dribble. 2 on the shot clock now. Are they going to get it off? Sabino throws it up and puts it in. Gets it outside to Zamitis. Now to King. Left-handed dribble up and under, able to put it in once again. The Terriers looking for a big-time stop, and it's either been King or Zamitis, or Sabino, I should mention, that has been able to get a big bucket for the Bison. It's back up to 8.
Yeah, King, the senior, she was scoreless prior to this half and already has 7.
Cross-court pass, Giannaros lurking in the corner. Gormley, great up fake, puts it up, floater, got it to go. Once again, Ava Gormley with 3 personal fouls. They're saving her for the 4th quarter. Sabino, cross-court pass, almost intercepted. Instead, Zamitis buries a 3. Wow. Bucknell just continues to have an answer on the road. League play. Gormley with Sabino sagging off of her. Gormley, 3 on the shot clock. Ava, right hand, throws it up, puts it in, and a foul. Oh, Ava Gormley didn't even see the basket. Who needs the eyesight? She knows where the cup is. Money for cancer awareness. Start of the fourth quarter here in Boston. The Bison holding on to that 8-point advantage. Terriers have been able to slice into it a number of times. Joshkin a 3, and it's back up to double figures. Midas now with 14, Sabino with 13, and Joshkin with 11. There's King on the reverse layup. She can add to the double-figure scoring. Now this year, they lost Ashley O'Connor, who played 11 games this year and decided to step away. So Coach Woodruff has had to get transfers, has had to be able to really reshuffle this. Adler inside from Giannaro to cut it back to single figures. King drive with the left hand, gets inside around Hilder. It's been too easy for Isabella King, and she continues their prolific scoring over the last 3 contests. Giannaros to Schwartner. Great move with the right hand. Puts it up and in. Tested or rebounds that they should have had. Giannaros launching one. Annette Adler, the offensive rebound. Almost a dump and chase 3. Adler looking. Now the help from Joshkin. Gets it inside. Bentley puts it up and puts it in. That's got to feel. Sofocanic along the baseline. Once again, they're making it difficult for her. King. Joshkin, jumper, puts it in, and Sofocanic hits the deck. Adler, Joshkin basically just saying, I dare to shoot it, I'll guard Adler. Monteagudo will shoot it, and hit it. Inez Monteagudo with a big sigh of relief after hitting that one as well, and it's back to a 6-point game.
Yeah, she's been waiting for that one. She was originally 1-6, so I guess 7 times the charm here for Inez Monteagudo.
For Bucknell, though, for the Terriers, it's about getting stops. There's one. It was tipped originally off Adler, and then last touch by the Bison. Cheerleader for the Bison from the other side. It is so tough to win on the road in the Patriot League. You feel like you have to win a game 10 times. Terriers trying to make it difficult for the Bison. Adler back to the basket against Sofocanic, puts it up and in. Oh, there's Adler waiting for the double. Adler, one-on-one against Sofocanic. Reverse side blocked by Sofocanic. Joshkin to the right side, Sabino along the baseline. Hands off Sofocanic. Back to the right hand, puts it up and in. And again, the Bison continues her tremendous stretch the last 3 games. 14 on the shot clock. Giannaros downhill, lay it up and put it in. Alex Giannaros. Chance of defense from the BU band behind us. Helping the Terriers, trying to get one here. Sabino inside Sofocanic, and she draws the foul. Now, Sofocanic has the basketball about 17 feet out, trying to wheel in. An array of moves, and a block by Adler and a late whistle. Wow. She knew it. Gormley, the second free throw is good. And now it's a 3-point game and a timeout called by Trevor Woodruff. So, member of the all-defensive team last year, all-rookie team, and 3rd team, misses the second one. 4-point game. Giannaros has got to do something quickly. Blocked that time by King, and that's how it will end as the Bison get a good defensive stand, and they're going to get their 5th win on the road as Bucknell able to hold on and win it 67-63 over the Terriers. The assistant coach, Jason Pelham, is with our Jack Hughes.
Coach, your team did a lot of attacking the paint today. 50 out of the 63 points, either in the paint or at the free throw line. What can you say about this team's rim pressure?
Obviously, we know that they rely heavily on their starters, so we wanted to kind of get them moving, making them have to defend us for extended amounts of time or having to guard us and rotate and continue to move. So we just wanted to put pressure on the rim and just make them have to guard us.
As well, picking up the defensive intensity throughout the game, you forced 1 turnover in the first quarter, 10 turnovers in the final 30 minutes. What can you say about how that happened?
We just wanted to, turn up our intensity. Obviously, we kept our press on for the majority of the game. We switched things up and did play some zone, but again, we know that our defense ignites our offense, so we want to kind of just get ourselves going and kind of create some energy on that side of the ball to kind of just flow into our offense.
Absolutely. And lastly, your team was down double digits throughout a lot of the second half. What was the message in the huddle to help make those final runs to keep the game within reach?
Obviously trust percentages and then just keep our intensity up. We shot a high percentage. They hit some pretty big threes in that third quarter, which kind of separated things, but we were shooting a high clip as well, so just trying to trust our percentages and then, again, like put pressure on the defensive end to try to create some extra possessions for ourselves.
Thank you, Coach. Have a great rest of your night.
Final score once again here from the roof in Boston. It's the Bucknell Bison 67 and the Boston University Terriers 63.